It's been a while since I made a video, but I'm working on this new birdhouse and I figured I would film the rest of the process since it's one of my more intricate ones. There's a thing that's coming up a lot with people seeing these birdhouses. They think you can make these in a day or two, and it's just not that simple. One of the biggest dilemmas though that people don't realize is just decision making and trial and error. Like, that's what a lot of this is. I don't draw this out ahead of time. I have a picture in my mind, I try and make it happen. For this roof, I had to glue it. I can't do nails or screws. This glue takes 2 hours to really settle and dry, so I have to hold it here. I set up my phone, I'm watching Chernobyl on HBO, and I'm holding this by hand. That's what it takes. And people think I make these in a day. So the reason I didn't record the beginning of this birdhouse is because I actually didn't expect it to work and I was just experimenting, but then I liked the design, so I kept going. What I'm doing now is gluing some artificial moss onto the roof and the rest of the birdhouse. I wanted to give this birdhouse forest vibes and have something that would reflect a forest floor. So I decided to cover the entire base with the fake algae. I wasn't sure really how to glue it, and I didn't expect it to work. Again, this one was experimental, but the Flex Seal that I used, when it hardened, it made for a good glue. I would later spray it all down with a watered down glue just to keep it all in one piece. I figured the birds needed a nice wide perch to go out and chill. I wanted to install that in a creative way, so I took 2 Y-shaped sticks and saw if it would work. Again, experimental, and to my surprise, it worked. I made a waterproof housing for the battery casing for the lights right underneath the birdhouse, but because it stuck out, you needed a stand to put it on in case you wanted to put it on a table. So I took a really nice piece of red oak and began to design the stand. And I essentially wanted to try doing joinery into these small logs to create the stand. I used Danish oil to oil the red oak. I then cut and glued a bunch of sticks to make the railing for the front porch.
So this is the stand for the actual birdhouse.
I used a drill and chisel to chisel out these notches in the logs, which I would then fit the stand into.
But the reason I'm keeping it is because it goes underneath the birdhouse. You never see it. And if you're not going to put the birdhouse on the table, then you're probably going to move this to a location where no one is going to see it.
My initial plan was to make this an outdoor birdhouse, so I had to make a waterproof housing for this battery casing for the lights. As you can see, it's actually in an old pill case bottle. I really experimented a lot with this. So the end result is that you have a birdhouse that is durable for outdoor use, but is also decorative if you want to use it indoors. Overall, I was not expecting it to turn out as good as it did, but I'm really happy with the result. If you would like to purchase this, it is available on the store. Catch it as soon as you can. Again, if you subscribe to the Patreon tier 1 and 2, you will get special deals. Thank you everyone for the support, and follow for more.